Are you worried about how your child is learning and getting taught in school? Well, state leaders are putting plans into place that may affect their learning. Jay Rodriguez joins us with more on this story. Laws in Florida are changing things every year, but this year, education seems to be the hot topic. According to the district school board, they are responsible for the organization and control of that district's public schools and is empowered to determine the policies necessary for that school system, but they are actually not the ones making the decisions. As of now, 3 laws have been created in the state to contribute to the changes in schools and school materials according to state officials. The first law that is affecting schools is the House Bill 1467. This bill is known as the Stop Woke Act or the Individual Freedom Act. According to this bill, it states that it prohibits the learning, teaching, and discussion of past actions committed by a race to another. It also prohibits the access to textbooks that may have anything about race as well. Oak Park Elementary reading coach Brittany Cunningham describes how this affected her school.
A huge hassle because of the fact that most of our classroom library books come from free teacher stores or come from Scholastics or come from McGraw-Hill or come from places that make textbooks. So it's like they're the books. It's not like we're getting adult books for kids. These are books that are supposed to be tiered towards them, that are meant for them to be multicultural, which is meant for them to have all these experiences and perspectives. So it's like, if you guys are the one providing us with the book, why do we have to put it in a database? Because you're the ones that gave it to us.
The second law that is affecting schools is House Bill 1069. According to this bill, it states that schools could be required to temporarily remove a book based on one single parent's complaint or resident of that county. It also states that this book will not be made available until that complaint is resolved or finished. Attorney and teacher Ashley McKibben gives her opinion on how this could affect education.
If we're going to dictate diversity and values, community norms and standards and what that means, where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? Where is the judgment coming from? And where is the censorship coming from? Why don't we talk about things more? It's by talking things through that we get to agreements, or at least compromise, or at least hearing each other out, shaking a hand and saying, I heard you. Let's do better.
The third law influencing schools is the House Bill 1557, also known as the Parental Rights in Education Law. According to this law, it prohibits the teaching of gender identity and sexual orientation from kindergarten through 3rd grade, but it could be expanding soon. These laws are just some of the recent acts taken by state leaders on education. Governor Ron DeSantis stated in a press conference, "Books host is a lie." However, statistics may show otherwise. According to a study made by PEN America, a nonprofit group that advocates for free expression in literature, states Florida is the second state with most banned books, with over 500 books currently banned. Hillsborough County School Board was contacted for further information on their district, but they have not responded. Parent and private school teacher Martine Canienda shares her thoughts on how things could improve.
They should communicate more. They should create more meetings, whereas we can all, as teachers, as a body, we can be together and make those decisions together. They cannot just make decisions by themselves. A lot of time we are so surprised as teachers that they already made these decisions.
In Tampa, Jay Rodriguez reporting for Florida Focus.